Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and thanks for coming by. So on this channel, if you've been following, you know that I sort of just do things and then I tell you guys about it. There's no rhyme or reason. If I do something, I see something, I play something, I want to talk about it. This is where I come, and this is where you come to hear me rant. I recently moved over from Xbox to PC, mostly because I was starting to get a lot of PC parts. I got 2 computers now, several monitors, and basically beginning to find out that it's just much easier to operate one machine rather than trying to be on the computer, play the Xbox, or try to stream one to the other and just go back and forth. So I switched over to PC, and since I've done that, I now have the Xbox Game Pass for the PC, which I highly recommend, and then I also have Steam. I heard a lot about this game. I know it's not brand new, but it's pretty decently new. I heard a lot about this game. I heard a lot of negative about this game. I'm a big fan of the Arkham series. This didn't follow the Arkham series. Well, not really. I was sort of put off by that. I really loved the Arkham series and the storyline that it built, the Nightfall Protocol. I followed all that. All the ones I didn't really care for. I mean, I liked Arkham Knight, wasn't my favorite. So all the negatives, I finally decided to give this game a chance, and it's a little bit weird to me that you can play as all the characters. But once I started to play it, I kind of understood, okay, giving everybody a chance to play as their favorite characters. There's like a level up system. It's kind of strange. There's elements of an RPG, but they're sort of simple. They're not overly complicated to understand. At first, when you look at it, you're like, wow, this is kind of a lot. But the more you play it, that feeling sort of dims down, and you sort of understand, okay, this is actually quite simple. Interfaces are easy. Now, the only thing there's a lot of is like when you go through the case files. There's a lot of stuff that you don't need to know. I mean, it's nice that they have all this information, but I think the only reason I went through all of those files was at the end of the game when I just wanted to get all those little new icons off the file. I just wanted to get all of those that bothered me. But looking at all those files, information, didn't really do me any good throughout the game. I just didn't need them. The game itself, to me, was a little bit short. I played through all the side quests. I think to complete the game, to all the case files, I think it took me 53 hours. And I think the main story, most people could probably beat in 15 hours, maybe. And honestly, I took the long route. I did a lot of just running around, stupid stuff, trying to look for, different points in the map. I did a lot of stuff. So those 53 hours, probably just story time, probably half of that is probably just actually doing the missions, because the game wasn't hard. It was very straightforward, and there weren't very many puzzles, but the ones that they had, most were easy. I think the only time I had a problem, I was trying to find some stupid symbol, and it just so happened to be in a place where I just didn't look for it. All the other ones were easy. So it seemed like the game's aesthetics were mature, but the game playing wise was meant to anybody can just pick it up, play it, enjoy it. Story was good though. I really enjoyed the story. I played as all the characters at the beginning. I switched around. But then as the dialogue went on and as the scenes went on, it felt more and more like just a Nightwing game, because the dialogue just fit him. Every time that something happened, it felt more natural as a Nightwing, as playing with him. I think I played Jason Todd the second most, and I used him to beat the first round of Mr. Freeze. And that was mostly because he already had weapons that were heat weapons and heat resistant. And then as I started to realize how to create armor, I just made everything on Dick Grayson, and I was able to play the rest of the game with him. So I didn't see the advantages or the purpose of switching characters back and forth unless you just wanted to experience, because it doesn't seem like dialogue changed. If there is advantages to switching, I haven't seen it, and it seems like dialogue is all the same anyway. So the game is fun. I liked it, and after I beat it though, I didn't really see a reason to keep playing it. I moved right on from that one. Do I recommend the game? If you're a Bat fan and you're into DC Comics, hell yeah, give it a shot. It's fun. The fighting system is a little bit like Arkham, but honestly not as good. Story-wise, great story. sad story, but definitely leaves room for another one or the story to continue. So, but it is a little bit confusing because it doesn't follow Arkham. So, take that out of your head if you think it follows Arkham, because it doesn't. So this is like a different alternate universe with very similar characters. I'd probably give this a 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's very good voice acting, very good set design, animations, but it just feels like they ramped it up like it was going to be something, game breaking, amazing, and it just falls short, and honestly by quite a bit, because there's, in the Arkham series, I know I keep comparing them, but in the Arkham series there was so much to explore and to find, and all the Easter eggs that you can get, the lore, and this one doesn't seem to have that ability to reel you in and keep you there and want you coming back to this world. Because Gotham it seems big at first, but it's not real big in this game. Basically, it's broken up into sections of islands that are connected by bridges. Do I recommend it if you're a Batman fan? Absolutely. If you're not really a fan, you could probably pass on this and not even ever think about it again. 7 out of 10. But probably not going to play it again. It's just the way it is. So, but this was Justin with the consumer advice that you didn't know that you need. And until next time, peace.